I'm Howard, pastor of the Roseville New Church, and welcome to Spiritual Shorts. Today, as we begin the season of Advent, let's take a moment to reflect on one of the most profound gifts we've been given: hope. Imagine for a moment a world without hope, a place where the sun never rises, where darkness feels endless, and there's no reason to believe that tomorrow will be any better than today. Life without hope feels unbearable, doesn't it? Yet hope is what keeps us moving forward. It's like the breath of the soul. It sustains us, giving us reason to persevere, to believe that even in our darkest moments, there is light ahead. Advent is all about that light, specifically the light of the Lord coming into the world. Isaiah's prophecy captures this perfectly. Out of the stump of David's family will grow a shoot. Yes, a new branch bearing fruit from the old root. The royal line of David, seemingly reduced to a lifeless stump, would one day bring forth the Savior of the world. From devastation came hope. And this wasn't just a promise for ancient Israel, it's a promise for us today. The same Lord who fulfilled that prophecy in Bethlehem is with us now, working in our lives and offering us the hope of renewal. In our sanctuary this week, we light the first candle of Advent, the candle of hope. It reminds us that no matter how bleak things may seem, God is always at work, gently guiding us back to Him. Now you might wonder, what does hope really look like in action? Well, here's a beautiful insight from Swedenborg. Hope is a gift from the Lord, given to keep us engaged in usefulness, even when we stumble or when others act selfishly or hurtfully. Hope keeps life moving forward. Without it, we'd stagnate. But with hope, even the smallest remnant of goodness in us can grow into something new. Think about Samuel's story in the Old Testament. The Israelites, in their impatience, demanded a king to rule over them. The Lord warned them, through Samuel, to be careful what they wished for. But He didn't abandon them. Instead, He used their flawed desire to guide them, eventually raising up David, a man after His own heart, to lead them. Even through their mistakes, hope endured. And the same is true for us. Advent reminds us that the Lord doesn't ask us to be perfect. He wants us to be willing to receive Him, to trust in His promises, and to let hope take root in our hearts. As we journey through Advent, let's hold on to this truth. The Lord is here. We don't have to wait 750 years like the people of Isaiah's time. He is already present, pressing gently into our lives, ready to fill us with His love and His wisdom if we turn to Him in humility and trust. So as we kick off this season of Advent, let's make space for hope. Let it remind us that even in the most barren seasons of our lives, the Lord is at work. From the stump, a branch will grow. From despair, joy can bloom. And through the Lord, all things are made new. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spiritual Shorts. As Swedenborg reminds us, hope is a gift from the Lord to keep us engaged in usefulness. So let's take that hope and put it into action. Whether it's a kind word, helping someone in need, or reflecting on goodness in our own life, even the smallest act can make a difference. Like the tiny flame of the Advent wreath, our hope can grow and bring light to others. I'll see you next week. Until then, take your hope into the world and use it to inspire change.